Hello guys, ZPelfran here and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. We're in orbit around the moon right now. Varying between about 400,000 and 700,000 meters. And we're out of power. Currently facing away from Kerbin. Let's throttle up here and see what happens. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be facing away from it for a while. Might need to make a few orbits before we get this worked out. Okay, we're not facing it anymore, but we're not exactly facing away from it either. Okay, right about there. Facing completely the wrong direction. We don't have the ability to turn the ship, seeing as there's no power. So we are kind of stuck. But we can still throttle up. I just want to get in a good spot to do that, which at this rate is going to be on the other side of Kerbin. So we're going to be in orbit for a while, guys. So let's get on that. Just gonna enjoy the view of Kerbin orbiting in the distance, and very soon the moon coming back into view. Yeah, there it is. How long have we been up so far? We've been up a while. Okay, our engines are now pointing towards Kerbin, which isn't exactly what we want. Had a brief eclipse there. What would you call that? An eclipse from the point of view of the moon? A Kerbal eclipse? I don't actually know, guys. Okay, let's accelerate down just a little bit. I want to wait until we're about here-ish? Yeah, I have no idea which way we're accelerating right now, but not much of a choice. That is not really going where I want it to. But can I do that? Yes, I can. Okay, we can change how that's going to work. Okay, let's throttle down because that's not doing what I want it to. Okay, let's go here. We want to not do that. Maybe we do want to do that. No, we don't want to do that. Okay, forget I did that. Okay, add the maneuver. We want to, do we want to do that? No. We should want to bring it, I guess not that way. I guess we do want to bring it this way, which is going to do something like that. But then, no, we're not trying to accelerate away from Kerbin. We're just in a bad spot, guys. Okay, let's get around over here on this side, right about here-ish. We'll add a maneuver and we'll try to level out. That's not what I'm trying to get that on. Okay, forget about that. Okay, that's where I want it. Now we want to do this here, like that, which kicks us back into orbit around Kerbin, which is where we want to be. It's getting a little bit complicated, but I think we can do it. We got this, guys. We're going to be pointed in completely the wrong direction when we need to fire, but still got a bit of fuel left. We can make it work. We've been up for a full day so far. Our little Kerbal. Who is it today? Bill. Bill Kerman has been up in space for a long time so far. He's ready to go home. Okay, we're still facing very not the right direction. Okay, but we're coming up on it. Let's throttle down a little bit more. Or not throttle down. Decelerate time a little bit more. Tiny bit more. We're getting up there. Got 3 minutes. I don't want to wait 3 minutes. Let's go back up. We can do this, guys. We got it. We got this. Alright, let's come back down. Let's start accelerating now, just so we can pull the ship over where we want it to be. Which is over here. There we go, just like that. I don't know if SAS is actually going to do anything right now without power, because theoretically it shouldn't, but I guess we'll find out. This is pulling us back where we want to be very slowly. I don't have it throttled up a whole lot. Let's give it a little more thrust. I'm trying to conserve that fuel there. Alright, that's good. Get rid of that. That'll bring us into that orbit, and from there we can pull this periapsis in. Sitting at 4.3 million meters, so about 4,000 kilometers up. This is about 9,000 kilometers up, so we obviously don't want to try pulling that in. This will be a lot easier if we decelerate from here. That'll pull us right back into Kerbal, theoretically. It's getting a little impatient. Let's pull that up. Oh, where are we going to hit that orbit from? Apparently not where I wanted to hit it from. Alright, now we're in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and decelerate now. So we're still close enough. Alright, that's not doing what I want it to. We want to be accelerating in the opposite direction. Okay. Oh. It's not quite doing what I want it to, but there we go. It's still shaking a little bit. Let's remove that shake, that wobble. Right there. Let's throttle up just a little bit more, sitting at 2 million meters. See guys, it's working perfectly. I want to get it to just under about 75,000 meters. So about 70,000 is what we're going for. Oh, that was... It didn't throttle down as quick as I meant it to. Okay, but that'll work. The atmosphere should slow us down as we come in. If you guys can even hear me over the background noise stuff. It is pretty loud. I might have to fix that. Okay, let's pull time back up. We'll go back to this view. Oh, not what I meant to do. Okay, don't know what button I hit. Which... yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You can see Bill's view from inside the cockpit. Not a whole lot to see out here, or in here. Don't know what that thing is. Random pipe running through. Hope that's not important. Turn to open, etc., etc. All of the fun stuff. That's about it. Let's pull time back up a little bit. We'll watch Kerbal get bigger as we get closer. We'll just in the atmosphere. Oh, we've apparently hit a point of something. The camera just changed. Alright, here it is getting closer. Maybe a little bit too fast. And we're definitely facing the wrong way, but nothing I can do about that. Right, we're now running at normal speed. And we're still moving pretty fast. We're still moving about 3,000 meters per second. Which, for those of you that don't know, is pretty fast. That is unable to close. Does the landing gear come out? So that'll slow us down a little bit when we enter. Hopefully. Theoretically. Don't know how it pops out without electrical charge, but I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm just gonna pray that it works. There we are. We're now in the atmosphere. We'll see how this is. Oh yeah, it's pulling us right into the ground there. So it's not really slowing us down as much as I'd like it to. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Let's take those off. Pop that stage off. That flips us around just like I meant it to. Alright. There goes that stage, burning through pretty quick there. Nope, didn't quite mean for the parachute to pop out yet. Coming in a little hotter than I really meant to, guys. Remember, that was at 1 times speed. That was no time acceleration. We came in fast. But the parachute made it through being burned alive. Which makes no sense at all. And I'm not going to question it. We're still alive. Bill is still here. He is not looking too happy, though. He's probably a little seasick. It's definitely homesick. I mean, he's been out 2 days now in space with no one to talk to but himself. And here we are. I can see the ground below us. Now, there's still 1,000 chances for something to go wrong from here. But it probably won't, because I don't think they've programmed it to do that yet. Which is great. Kind of curious as to where that other stage went, but I think it just hit the ground at 1 billion miles an hour and disintegrated. Probably a crater over there somewhere. It's probably that right there. Wiped out a small city. Okay, we're 800, 700, 600 meters off. There the parachute comes out. Perfect. Flawless mission, guys. Nothing went wrong at all. Let's just accelerate a little bit just to get down to the ground. A little bit more because I'm impatient and you guys have a video to watch. I want to make it too boring for you. Alright, let's pull that back down. Just had a blow up hitting the ground before. I don't want that to happen again. And there we go. Flawless landing. Here's Bill just coming out to kiss the ground. A nice, I don't know if it's a sunset or a sunrise, but it's a something involving the sun off over there. And he can admire out in the middle of nowhere until he gets picked up. Let's go and get back inside before, like, bears get him or something. Alright. And recover vessel. Let's see what we got from it. Ooh, we got a lot of science from it. 55 science earned on this mission for a total of 64 that we have. Recovery of the vessel alone was 16 science. The EVA report was 24 science. Just from in space over the moon, and it specifically says high over the moon, so we can still get a better EVA report from lower. And the crew report, same thing. Look at that. Oh, you're times 16. That was a good mission, guys. We can go and research some more things now with all of that science. Let's get some radial decouplers. So those will help us a lot. That is a total of 18 science. Can't argue with 18 science. Now, a battery pack. That's something we're going to be interested in. And eventually we're going to want some of these stability enhancers. But battery pack comes first, because we've had problems with that in the past. We have just enough science for it, so let's look that up. In the next stage, which is a total of 90 science, which is quite a bit, we can finally get these tiny solar panels, which will be very useful. Some lab equipment, which I think we got we got a small one on this one. We can get a bigger one over here. Some mobility enhancers and science equipment, landing gear, like the wheeled landing gear for planes and stuff. A micro landing strut for tiny landers, which we're probably never going to use unless we throw this thing out there. And that's that. So, next time, we'll go... I can't actually see it from here. We'll go to the moon. We'll get there, guys. It'll happen. We'll make sure to modify the rocket next time. Ooh, what just happened to the sound? Sound went somewhere. Okay, let's hope it's still working. We'll go to the moon next time. We're going to modify the rocket a little bit so we can fix the problems we had last time. Hopefully. And we'll just get there. Nobody was gonna die this time. We've got a little better planned. We'll actually have the fuel to get there and back. And maybe we'll even get the orbit around the moon in a not wonky, like 80 degrees off fashion. So you can look forward to all of that. Thank you all for watching. Like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.